Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again. This is Redtail Ray. After much deliberation and a lot of hard work in finishing the backyard fence project, it was time to update the shop a little bit. So I cleaned and I organized and I got all the stuff off the shelves, and now it's all back, but in organized piles. And I got a brand new toolbox filled with stuff. That's the old toolbox, and I used to have a huge workbench actually here. It is out back now. I made that for my daughter. I think I made a video on that. It had a sink in it and stuff, and I had drawers, but it was actually an old queen-size bed frame. So I got rid of that. I'm still working through thousands of crap that I've kept over the years. Nuts and bolts and screws and twist ties and random other stuff. Boxes and Kydex and leather and stuff in the background there. Unpacking from our camping trip. We got our grub box and some cleaning trays, and both of my expedition bags were utilized this last weekend. Gonna get utilized again here 4th of July weekend. Still organizing shit, but the important stuff is chainsaw stuff is down here. 5-gallon bucket and the organizer and the boots and the chaps and the chainsaw and all that stuff is there. Beer fridge is there. Car jacket stuff is there. Big radio. Love the big radio. Big speaker back in here. Big speaker right over here. Love having music in the shop now. A couple other miscellaneous tools. The old oven, the additional bench vise, small blue one, you might see that utilized here pretty soon. And the workshop bench is actually cleaned off again, and I can utilize stuff. And the big upgrade to this side of the garage is not only the organization, but the new pegboard. The new pegboard tool organizer, and nothing's set in stone yet. Just kind of random miscellaneous stuff that I seem to use all the time, and can't figure out how to organize it anywhere else. Whatever. Found this cheap, I think it was like $4.99 at Menards because it had a damaged edge, and so I cut it down to size. I cut like a foot off of one side, and I had to cut a hole for this electrical outlet and that one back there, which is a 4-part, so I could still utilize the computer. And the computer base is actually right here. I got the computer up and running. Definitely need to keep updating some stuff on that really old computer. New oven, brand new oven, convection oven I think, and it bakes and it broils and it does all the stuff I want it to, but it's great for Kydex. Way bigger too, and way more efficient than the old one. That was scary. I would never leave the old one plugged in. Was working on the organization of other stuff before, but all my belt clips and sets and leather punch stuff and 1/4-inch eyelets and screws and Molly locks and tech locks and all that stuff is in there, so that's helping, but I'm not sure if I like to keep everything here. I'd like to keep on working with a shelf unit, I think, maybe, and maybe put the oven down here on the wall, like level, and maybe move the speaker somewhere else. I'm not sure. This is just a quick shop update. I got my state park maps and patches up top, and some of my decoration stuff hung up around the new toolbox. New toolbox is great. There's a smoking deal at Menards. It's a Performax. It was a 2-tier system. I think it was just around $200, but I couldn't pass it up. For everything that I had laying around in boxes and miscellaneous drawers, I finally have everything where it needs to be. Ooh, fun drawer. And Dremel drawer. Hammer drawer. Oh, and saws. And on the bottom is the adhesives and caulking and scrapers and paint stuff. Oh, it feels so good to have all that stuff organized. Getting the shop back together, getting back into taking orders, making a couple holsters here in the next weekend or two. Actually just started my first knife sheath that I ever did was this guy. And you can tell that outline is really nice. And it's held up pretty nice, but I never, 2-3 years ago, I didn't factor in how to attach this to anything other than with paracord. And holds the knife in pretty well. This is for a Columbia River Knife and Tool Seal Tack. Long since outdated knife that is no longer in production. Made in Taiwan, not that great, but still a pretty sweet knife. And so I finally remade the sheath for that. I'm still working on grinding the edges and such. I got a few more details to work out. I got a drainage hole. And I finally incorporated a way to mount that to molly gear. Or your backpack or whatever. That's that seal tack again. Love that knife. This thing's probably 9 inches long. Anyways, that's a quick shop update. Thanks for tuning in. We got more videos to come. Oh, lots more work to do, but now that the backyard fence project is complete, I can start working on and concentrating my passion, which is working on holsters and gear keepers for you guys. So I'll see you guys in the next video.